Hi, Motion C Poet. Yeah, made it here to 2023. Well, I want to stop by and tell you a little bit about myself. My eyes look bad because I haven't been able to get any sleep. I have reported continuously that I am being tortured and abused daily, especially nightly, where I'm not able to get any sleep. Someone has inserted some type of device in my unit. I can feel the vibrations on the floor. I can feel the vibration in my bed. They also have released nerve gas and another different kind of gas type of smell that goes inside my lungs, causing me to cough a lot. I can taste it in my mouth and in my throat. It's just constant. The bed is shaking and it's releasing some kind of toxin that is causing my hair to break out. My hair is no longer nappy. It's thin and it's coming out. I would say that it's not because of my age, because just December 22nd I just turned 58. It's not because of my age. It's because the toxin that's being released. Because my hair still grows on my face, my nails still grow, and some of the hair still grows on my legs and the rest of my body. So it has nothing to do with my age or my health. It has to do with this torture and abuse that has been continuously and going on for quite some time now. I have reported it to the police. The police have not done anything about it. They came to my apartment. I showed them documentation of the first time it happened, when it's a force of heat that comes in the room. So at nighttime, I have to turn the heat completely off. Because if I don't turn that heat off, it's going to be extremely hot in here. And then it gets completely cold when I wake up in the morning. But as I go further and talk about this intense heat that's coming from the bed, that's so hot. I mean, I'm just nearly, sweating, perspiring everywhere because of it. And if the heat has gotten so bad that it burned me in the back of my neck where you can see a burnt spot. I showed the police that. I also had to go to the doctor because it melted the earrings that I had in my ear into my earlobe. I had to go to the doctor for them to take that off. I went to Health Partner, ENT doctor, and she had to get the earring out of my earlobe. So this stuff like this is constantly happening and nobody's listening. Just recently, I smelled that gassy smell inside my unit, and then all of a sudden this intensive vibration of some kind of shock hit me in my chest, and I started breathing real hard, and my heart started beating real fast, pumping. I could barely talk. I was in bad shape. I had called the inspector over here to inspect that day. He was coming over here. He couldn't even see me because of the fact I could barely talk, and I was ill, and he couldn't come in. So I end up going to the doctor, urgent care, and they telling me that I need to go to emergency room because it shows that I've had a heart attack. So that intense effect that they did to my heart with that shock caused problem to my heart. But instead of somebody listening to me and saying, look into the situation, they's just saying, oh, you got heart issues. I don't have any heart problems here. I had that one incident because the fact of this torture and abuse that going on, and nobody will listen to what I'm saying. Somebody's here in Minnesota is making not just torture bed. This is something that affects the whole unit. Because when I feel vibrations, I feel it in this floor here, the living room floor, and I feel it in the bathroom floor, and I feel it in the kitchen floor. So it's not just one thing here. And just right now, as I sit on this bed, because like I said, my eyes look like this because I haven't slept. They continue and continue and continue to shake the bed. You can feel it. You can feel the vibration, and you can also feel the shift that it does inside the bed, like somebody shifting something and changing the gears of it. This is what I feel on this bed here. And here I have another bed that's up here against the wall. Done the same thing. When I was at when I just moved in here. So I told my caseworker about the situation. So she said, well, okay, let's buy another bed, and hopefully I'll be able to get some sleep then. Same thing happened. Same vibrations, same jerking and everything, and the mechanical sound that you hear, and the mechanical movement is in the same thing in the bed. Same thing. So this has been going on quite a long time. I am a person who's a member of the Minnesota ARC self-advocacy program, and even though I'm a part of that, I have let people know in many organizations about what's going on with me. And to try to get help, who do I talk to? Everybody keep telling me go to the police. The police will not listen to me. I went to fill out a report, had a whole thing about it in there, and they threw away everything that I wrote on there and just wrote mental ill. That's what they did. And nobody helped me with that. Nobody helped me at all with that. So I tried to get a copy of the report, and when the officer and someone came here from, I forgot what that department is, that helps supposed to be the mediator, and it's with my caseworker, came here. And I asked for a copy of it. They wouldn't give me a copy of it. I continued to call them twice. They continued to ignore me constantly. So I'm making this video now because, like I said, I'm not afraid about what's going on here. I'm just tired of being messed with, being tortured every day. Where I can't enjoy my life. I can't get no sleep. I'm up here trying to concentrate on writing my books and doing things that that I enjoy doing and being creative. And constantly, as soon as I leave and I go somewhere else, I'm not feeling that vibration. I'm not having that problem. As soon as I get back over here, as soon as you step in the door, sometimes I step in the door, you don't feel anything, none whatsoever. But it's like as soon as I'm here a little bit, and it's like somebody's aware of my presence, boom. You start with the vibration in the floor, and as soon as that, same thing, the vibration going on with the bed. I had to throw away my sheets, because it's like every time I wash my sheets, and you want to put clean sheets on the bed, it don't be clean, because whatever toxic that's being lifted up from here, that gassy smell and all that burning my skin, it had changed the texture of my skin. My skin is no longer the same anymore. It breaks off in little rashes and everything all the way my arm. My arm has got little yellow spots, bright spots and stuff all over my skin. My skin is not the same anymore because of what they have done to my skin. And I put new sheets on here, and as soon as I put this on here, the same situation happened. But the sheets I had to throw away, it's like they just totally mess it up. It's like, what's the point of trying to take a bath and trying to clean up your sheets in yourself, when as soon as you lay down, here comes the toxic that's messing with your skin, that's burning it, that's causing it to itch and irritate. Well, I've been up many nights and I can't sleep. I'm steady telling doctors, I'm telling governors, I'm telling people who's supposed to help folks with disability and human rights, and nobody's not listening. Nobody is not helping. But I'm gonna keep on trying to do what I can to try to get justice here, because nobody should get away continuously and hurting me like they doing. I mean, I'm just sitting up here now. You just feel the vibrations. It's nerve-wracking. It makes my head hurt. It makes my blood pressure go up. It's too much. And all the people want to say, "Oh, you got mental problems." You said, I don't have no damn mental problems. Somebody is hurting me, physically hurting me. That is what's going on. And I've been telling people that, and they continue to say, "Oh, you got something." Who was that person I know told me, "Oh, you schizophrenic, or you got something." "Oh, I thought you had that problem." I don't have no damn problems like that. I know my reality from actuality. And I know when somebody is hurting me. I mean, I truly believe that somebody who is mentally ill know when somebody is hurting them. Especially if you can see the differences in the results and the evidence on them. But nobody's taking the time to look at that. Nobody's taking the time to test me, to test my hair, and test my skin. Test what's going on up in this unit. But I'm going to continue to speak on this situation, because I'm tired of being tortured and abused nightly, daily. It doesn't stop. I mean, the vibration can be so intense, and like I say, for somebody to sit up there and hit you that hard with something, a shock that caused your heart to show like you having a heart attack, that is a physical assault on another person's body. That's what that is. All I can do is ask for somebody, put this out there, somebody listen, something. Because I can't keep living like this. I'm 58 years old. Why am I sitting up there being the torture of somebody who's evil, who won't stop bothering me? That's stalking me. I've been from place to place, and you following me every step of the way so you can continue to hurt me. And so instead of somebody using their common sense and being mindful, because we have so many ways to technology these days and ways to hurt a person, nobody's looking at that. They're looking at the fact that somebody can be that deranged and evil. which we have verified that in the past, how deranged and evil human beings can be. So I'm going to continue to try to be creative. I'm working on a book now called Little Boy Truth, but I've already released my my second poetry book to my first edition, which is Revolutionist Poetical Protest 1, but the new one is called Lyrics in Reality, a political protest. I gotta say it, Revolutionist Poetical Protest 2. That's what it is for the second one. So you can get it on the shelf right now at Amazon. And on March 25th, I will be having a live event of questions and answers regarding my book. It's very important that you get the book because I want your insight on it and I want questions on it. And I will be reading from my book as well. So, join me at 5 o'clock on YouTube live. And, we'll have questions and answers. And like I said, it's important, that because just like you might want to ask questions, I want to ask questions too. I want to hear thoughts and everything and what you think about, my book. But I'm going to continue to keep being creative, keep giving you updates about what's going on with me creatively, but I'm going to continue to speak on the fact that I've told many, many, many people who sit up here and associate themselves with me, and I let them know, hey, what do? I am being abused here. What do? I'm being tortured. What do? Nobody has done anything. And I don't think it's right that I have to continue to live this way. I'm trying to stay strong here. It's not easy when you're doing everything by yourself and nobody's helping you and you're trying to go to sleep. You're trying to live your life while somebody is continuing to hurting you. This what they have made remind me of something that a Nazi would create. That's what it reminds me of. Because you know how they made their room that all that stuff came on and killed all them people? This is what this room unit reminds me of. Because the bed has done so many different things to hurt me and torture me and what's been done to my body. That's why I put it in that same category. It's not just the heat. It's not just the vibration. It's not just the gassy smell. There's so many things that has done that has tortured my body and caused me to have seizures. The stress of it is causing me, constant headaches. It gets on a person's nerve that every day in, day out, you have to deal with somebody who continue to want to hurt you, and they're not going to stop. Because the simple fact that nobody's listening, nobody's stopping them. And as long as they can get away with it, they will continue to get away with it. But all I can do is continue to try to hold on, because my past showed that I've tried to take my life many times, because I feel like there's no point in living here in this world. There's too many people that's fake. I didn't care for it all. And now since I have my strength and I've grown, especially when I took my first spiritual quest, which I wrote in another book of mine about when I accepted my first spiritual quest. I wrote about it in the book and all the steps and everything that I took. After doing that, it changes you. on another level, and I'm learning that there are different spiritual levels, especially when you get that transformation and you change. And now I'm trying to walk toward my second quest, but it's like, whoa, I understand we have struggles, but this here is not a struggle. This is somebody doing something illegal and torturing me and causing suffering. And it should not be going on because it's against the law. What they doing is against the law. So I'm going to continue to try to, continue to be creative and do what I do. I just can only hope that somebody would hear my call, that justice will come, or I die and these people will get away with what they doing. Because for you, I already got upset because you burned the back of my neck and you made the earring burn in my earlobe. But then you sit up there and you mess with my heart, cause damages to my heart, and it's shown through with the EKG test on my heart. It was showed. How long will they continue to get away with this torture and what they doing? I hope it ends soon. Right now I'm gonna focus. I don't know how I'm gonna focus today because I haven't got any rest, and if I don't get any rest, it's hard for me to concentrate on being creative. You can see my eyes are very low. Haven't got any sleep. How can you sleep when somebody's vibrating and buzzing your bed, and every time you move around something is stinging you, causing your skin and everything to itch all over your body? I can't even lay my head on my pillow because it's just making my head itch all over. Whatever it is, I'm allergic to it. So I don't know who to call anymore, who to report it to anymore. I didn't report it to everybody I know, and nobody doing anything about it. So if you know who I can report it to, let me know. 'Cause I've tried. But all I can say is, like I always say, be safe, be well. You gotta break the cycle. Other than that, we're gonna continue to have people who doing what they doing to me.